Hello everyone, Josh First back again, bringing you guys some more 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross, and today we're bringing back, yes, it's the return of a very popular series here on the channel called Summon or Skip, or should I say, Should You Summon or Skip? And we're going to be doing that for the first time ever for Grand Cross, and we're going to be talking about the new Draw Heroes main banner that currently came with Global, and a lot of players have been asking the question, should I summon on this banner if I am free to play, or even maybe a casual spender, if I already rerolled on the initial first multi that gives you a guaranteed SSR and you get the one that you desire? For most people, it was probably Green Meliodas. Well, it's a simple answer. No, don't summon. Now, everyone who watched my live stream, we did a lot of summons on this banner, obviously, because we had generous donations and we wanted to put on a nice show for you guys, because I am a content creator, so I am more obligated to do a lot of summoning on banners that you shouldn't be doing just for the sake of entertainment, to keep you guys coming back for more. Well, really just for the enjoyment, to keep you guys entertained, because that is my job as a YouTuber, right? But for everyone else, if you are a free-to-play player or a casual spender, do not go into this banner, because it's really not that great of a banner to begin with, especially this early in the game, where a lot of the units that you get for free or very free-to-play friendly in a way, such as their SRs, for example, they're going to get you through a majority of the game's content anyways. If you reroll for the Green Meliodas, for example, and then you run, of course, like your SR Hawk and Elizabeth, either the green or red one. The red one is so good later on for like mid to end game for you know, your raid bosses. If you need a really good AoE and debuffer, of course, the free-to-play SR Elizabeth and Hawk that you get, the green one, would be solid for you as well. You also have the Blue King. What more can we say about him? He's phenomenal. You get him for free from story, and he's an SSR, so you're going to go ham and invest a lot into him, because he's going to be a really good unit that you're going to use very long term. So with all that said, you're going to have so many good units starting out that you don't really need to try and chase for other certain units that may look appealing, but they're not really any of the top end units that you must have. They're gonna be good for all kinds of modes, especially this early in the game. Now, the one that does stand out that is a little bit tempting is the fact that that green Bond is in this banner. And on JP, green Bond is still to this day a top tier unit. This is what is tempting. However, if you look at his rates, his rate to pull is 0.14%. And that's if you even get the 3% SSR on your pulls to begin with. Now, there is a pity system. You'll have to pull 180 gems, or diamonds rather, into the banner to get that guaranteed pull off. And then you have a 0.14% chance after that to get the bond. So you have a very, very low chance to get the bond. It's not worth it, especially considering a lot of these other units in this banner are actually pretty bad. Some of the ones that are good to, you know, to give to give a fair shake to the banner, there are a few good units in here, like the Captain Meliodas, for example. You also, of course, have the Snatch Brawler Bond. That is probably the best unit in this banner long term, especially for PvP. And PvP is going to be one of your main sources for diamonds. So, solid unit right here. You also have, of course, I'd say even Green King is very good for like mid to late game for raids, but that's really about it for him. You also have the Guardian Jericho, really solid unit, especially if we get any blue raids like we do right now in JP. That's when she really shines, but outside of that, she might be a unit you're going to be sitting on for a while before you really make good use of her. I'd even say Hauser is also very tempting, because he's probably the best farmer in the game right now, and probably will be for a long time. Just an absolute beast. All AoE, baby. All business. So he's a good, solid unit. And there are some other various ones that I guess you consider decent to, you know, at least usable. But there are a lot of them that are just like, meh. They're going to be power crept very soon, or they're just not really good to begin with, or you're gonna struggle to use them in many different game modes, because the idea is early game, especially since Global just dropped, guys, you're gonna want units that can carry you for a good bit of time, especially if you're free to play, and do a lot of different roles, play a lot of roles, wear a lot of hats, be a jack of all trades type of character that can carry you through an assortment of game modes to try and get you to that mid to end game, where that's where you're going to really start, you know, theory crafting and putting together teams that you know you're going to be using long term. But to get to that point, you need a lot of units that can carry you in an assortment of ways. And unfortunately, some of these SSRs just don't do that in this banner, and they're not really worth trying to go in for, especially if you're free to play and you want to kind of save up those diamonds. And we don't know what, you know, big impact banners they might drop right around the corner, because this is in no, and I mean this as nicely as possible, this is by no means a solid banner, okay? Green Meliodas is absolutely phenomenal. He's going to carry you to where you need to go, but later on he will get power crept. Keep that in mind, guys. What everybody is saying to reroll for, he will be power crept. So keep that in mind. There are actually a couple units in this banner, dare I say, that are better than Meliodas later on down the road, but way later down the road. So, and they will take some team setup to get to that point as well, but they will get there. Green Bond, for example, is one of those units that is potentially probably one of the better units, if not the best unit right now on Global when you get to that point, especially when you're talking about PvP. But 0.14% rate is a little bit crazy. Now, that Green Bond is also available in the coin shop on JP in Korea, but he's not available in the coin shop in Global, which is already a little bit weird. They have definitely changed some things in Global compared to JP in Korea already on day one. So we have to be wary of what banners they might just drop on us out of nowhere. You know, we could get Red Escanor next week for all we know. We don't know. So it's way too soon to try and tempt fate and go in there for that Bond. As good as he is, I tried to give this banner a fair shake as much as I can in this critique, so hopefully I didn't make too many people upset. But yes, in my humble opinion, in my honest opinion, I would say to you, if you're free to play, skip this banner. Save up your diamonds, because that Green Bond, that's not the only time he's going to be here. He's probably going to be here maybe even forever at this point. They might just keep him in this banner. I don't know. I really don't know what their game plan is, but honestly, that's the only unit in this banner that's tempting to go in hard for, because if you actually go to the ticket, to the actual coin shop right now, you'll notice that you can also get Red Arthur in there. You can also get Hauser in there, the Red Hauser. So you got some solid units in there for your SR dupe coin shop. The SSR coin shop only has, like, I think Deanna in there right now, so nothing really good there. So if you guys are wailing out on this game, even for you whales, you're probably not going to go for that DN. You're probably going to save up and wait for a better unit to enter the coin shop, which I'm surprised the Green Bond's not in that coin shop, but whatever. So they're definitely trying to tempt you guys. It's a bait. Don't take it. Just don't take it. 0.14%, guys. It's not worth it. If this was a featured Green Bond banner, then it would be a different story. But guys, simply put, skip it. Hopefully I've explained enough from my perspective to hopefully you guys understand where I'm coming from, and then you guys can decide what you're going to do, because I can't control that. But I'm here to give you my opinion, and I'm saying right now, dead ass, don't summon on this banner. Get your multi that you get right off from your first tutorial. Get your guaranteed SSR. Get the reroll you want, and then save, save, save. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Sorry you got a little bit long-winded. Hit that subscribe button, tick notifications. Don't forget to join us in the Discord in the description below. And again, guys, I know that Green Bond is tempting to some of you, but don't let fate tempt you into losing all your diamonds. So I'm gonna get out of here. Have a good one, guys. Until next time, peace.